guys, welcome back to Sparks and Recreation. Today, I'm here to bring you this weird cursed image. 1,000 miles. Pretty much sounds like a Lamborghini. So, I was up on my auction site, and this thing shows up as a no reserve sale, so it's got no spare tank, but I'm thinking this actually came off another, 3/4 ton. But anyways, this is a 99 F250 with a V10 Triton that somebody stuck a flare side or step side, whatever you want to call these, like OBS Ford bed onto, and it is so janky. I love these cab corner repairs right here, only the best. So anyways, got this truck cheap. I'm assuming some local high school kid's gonna love it. I honestly didn't even know that these beds fit these trucks. The real reason I bought it is the frame is actually for New York. This is what we consider clean, even though it's really not that clean, but it is much cleaner than they normally are for this price range. 4-wheel drive V10 truck, unique looking. Some high school kids are gonna love it. So I'm gonna show you some of the weird stuff about it. Again, it's all this fucking, they spray painted some shit over everything. But she's built right up. I think my favorite part about it is the guy couldn't figure out how to get the filler neck to connect, so I just had to redo that with some clamps because it was just pouring gas everywhere. Interior's typical. It does have a block lift, so I can barely get into the thing. 246,000 miles. Pretty much sounds like a Lamborghini. Think about it. 40-ghini. Pop the hood here. It has such a bad parasitic draw that when you put a jump box on this thing, it literally, you weld with it. It's like so they got that on there. Keep it old school. I have one of these on Alice's Fairlane, but it's not quite that bad of a draw. I think this intake is worth more than the whole truck. But actually, surprisingly, the manifolds are not ticking like they normally are on these. I mean, my literally 20-year newer RV over there, the V10 in that thing freaking ticks like nuts right out of the manifold. Such a tiny little useless bed, to be honest. I mean, I would say it looks cool, but it just doesn't. Who the hell thought this was a good idea? Anyhow, let's take it down the road quick. What a goofy truck. I love it. And it actually runs surprisingly well. We got something weird going on here because overdrive is park, second is reverse, below first is neutral, and then way down here you just keep shifting down. There's your actual 1-2 overdrive. Alright, we'll go back to 1.5 for reverse. That's how we do it here. The thing is that people will be like, that's a $500 truck, what a piece of shit. But really, it's worth more than that because it runs awesome. And it's not routed out enough to the point where it failed inspection here in New York. So someone's gonna get some enjoyment out of this thing. So No death wobbles or nothing. I gotta check to see if the 4-wheel drive works, but run us down the road straight, no hand on the wheel. My goodness. Honestly, everybody hates these year Fords, but they're so basic and easy. I've owned a couple of them. I had an Expedition with the 5.4 in it, and that was a great truck. Just had to do the spark plugs all the time, so you didn't. If I did the spark plugs like every other year, I never had an issue because you're constantly using those threads and not letting it get all freaking corroded in there and pull the threads out. This thing's a nice truck. It does have, I think it's like a 3-inch lift on it, so it looks kind of cool, I guess, but not really. It looks like a crackhead built it. Crackhead probably did build it. So anyhow, I'm gonna list this thing up for sale because I have no use for it. I have a much nicer truck than this, but I seen it come up and I couldn't say no. I had to own it. Jeez, to the floor. What an animal. Anyways, if you built your own monstrosity of just pieces and parts like this, let me know about it. I seen this one, I had to buy it, I had to see how janky it is, and actually I'm surprised of how well it's put together, even though it's definitely ugly, but it all functions, so I'm impressed. Good job, fucking crazy crackhead kid that built this. I'm gonna offload it. I'm sure some high schooler's gonna come by and think it's the coolest thing he's ever seen, and I'll be, terrorizing the neighborhood. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.